Tina used her own grandmother to beg online. She turned her grandmother's pain into money. Stay with me until the end of the story and you will hear what happened when the world found out. Her name is Tina. She is 26. She lives in the big city. She makes videos, fashion, makeup, market vlogs, same as millions online. She tried. She learned trends. She followed every challenge, both on TikTok and Instagram. But the views were low. The likes were small. Her phone gave her the same empty numbers. She wanted more. One night, she thought of a plan. A quick plan. A dangerous plan. She remembered her grandmother in the village. Old, weak, not hearing, no voice. A woman who could not speak for herself. She told herself, if people give for sadness, we will be safe. She said she would take care of her grandmother. That sounded good. That sounded honest. But the truth had a different name. Tina's grandmother arrived. A small bag, a faded wrapper, slow steps, her eyes empty like old wells. Tina smiled for the camera. She hugged her for a moment. The hug did not last long. They moved to a small room. A camera stood on the tripod. Tina set it like a stage. The grandmother sat like a quiet guest. For the camera, she became the role. The first video was simple. Tina filmed her grandmother trying to eat. The spoon slipped. The grandmother looked lost. Tina cried at the camera. Not a real tears, a performance. She posted captions like, please help my mother. No food, no medicine. She would say. People watched. People gave. Small money. Then bigger. Small notes became airtime. Then cash transfers. Tina learned a method. She staged weakness. She moved food away from filming. She made the grandmother struggle with small tasks. She filmed the grandmother at the market, looking confused. She edited the clips to look worse. She wrote pity caption. She cried on camera. She begged. The money came. Soon, followers called her the queen. But a queen can fail. The money changed everything. New phone, new clothes, small trips. She wore brand clothes in private. She posted the sad videos in public. She kept both lives separate. Her followers felt connected. They believed her story. They wrote prayers. They sent money. Some sent large amounts. Tina felt powerful. Power felt her. Then, all things started to happen. At night, the grandmother would stare at nothing. She would whisper without sound. She would kneel on the floor and reach for the sky. Neighbors spoke. She muttered to spirits, some said. Tina ignored it. She had money. She had followers. She had a plan. Tina's phone buzzed all night. New followers, new transfers. The money made them loud. It made them careless. She had friends now, not the kind that help her with groceries or laundry. These friends were curators, same hustle, same cold plan. They called themselves a crew. They met in a tiny apartment that smelled of perfume. They shared tips, how to cry on camera, which caption gets big transfer, how to be gifted online. They were proud of their craft. That night, they held a small party. No big music, no firework, just bottle and soft laughter, and the glow of phone screen. The money laid in a plain sight, small stack of cash on the table, a new phone here, and a branded bag there. They lined the bills like trophies. Remember when we had nothing? One friend joked, waving a note. Now, they feed us, another said, laughing hard. They think we are suffering. They told themselves stories about viewers. The man who sent 200,000. The woman who prayed and donated 10 million. The pastor who sent airtime. They bragged about how easy it was. Tina laughed with them. She felt sharp and powerful. For the first time, the numbers on her phone made sense. For the first time, the world obeyed her. They shared private tricks. They used to get pity. They showed one another the exact tone that made viewers send money. After the party, Tina went home. She set her phone on the tripod as usual. placed her grandmother on the low stool, and started the next video. Please, help my mother. No food, no medicine. She cried on camera, and viewers gave. When the clip ended, she walked away, thinking the stream had closed. She forgot to press head. The red live dot still blinked. Tina walked closer to her grandmother. She began to mimic her grandmother's big step and small voices, a joke she used when the camera was off. She copied the old woman's shuffle. She laughed at imitation. My grandmother is a money-making machine, she said. You earn us. She thought no one could hear. But they could. The chat that had shared now turned. Comments arrived like stones. You used us. Shame on you. This is evil. Screenshots was made. Clips were stitched. Someone wrote the title. Tina caught laughing while grandma's cried, and the title moved across phone and pages. People who once prayed now shouted for justice. Sponsors who whispered interest put messages. Followers who sent money demanded answers. Neighbors knocked on her door. A woman who had given came with red eyes and asked, I sent money for food. Where did they go? Tina tried to explain. Voice small. I thought I ended the live stream. I didn't mean to say all of that, but what could not take back the recording? The room's laughter changed into hard hum of phones and anger. The donation stopped. At home, the grandmother grew quieter. She ate less. She slept more. Shame pressed on her small shoulders. The evening visit began. Tests, drips. The money that once looked large vanished into bills and medicine. Guilt arrived slowly and steady. At night, Tina woke and found her hands empty of the phone. She sat at the edge of the bed and watched the older man breathe. She tried to fix it. She gave money. She filmed a shaky apology. She visited elders. She begged. The internet moved faster than her words. At home, the grandmother changed. She ate less. She slept more. Shame pressed on her small shoulder. Because of Tina's carelessness and her selfish hunger for view and money, the grandmother grew weaker and stopped breathing. In the head, her death was blamed on neglect, a chain of small cruelties, staged videos, missing meals, and the stress of being shown to the world. People said plain and loudly that Tina had killed her own grandmother with a selfish gain. The viewers blamed her. They called her names. They posted clips again and again. This time, with a new fury. You used her. You killed her. The hashtag followed her like a shadow. The online beggar queen, Tina, knelt by the bed and wept until sound left her. The cameras were quiet now. There had been a ladder and mirror. She lost followers, brands, and friends. And the worst was that she lost trust and the life of the woman she used. She closed the account that had made her famous. 4 months later, Tina sat in the front of her phone, eyes red, face bare, no flitter, no lights, no background song, just silence and guilt. She pressed record. Her voice trembled. Hi everyone, she said. I know you all have seen the video. I know what I did was wrong. Her lips trembled. She wiped her nose with the back of her hand. I used my grandma for content. I lied. I pretended. And now, she is gone because of me. She paused, tears rolling down her face. You all give from your heart. You believed me, and I betrayed that. I let greed control me. I wanted like, followers, and money more than love, more than trust. Her voice cracked. I never thought it would end like this. The comments under the live flooded in, some forgiving, some angry, some cursed her, some forgave her. Tina nodded weakly. I don't expect you all to forgive me, she said. I just want you to know I'm sorry, truly sorry. I will spend the rest of my life making things right. She looked at the camera one last time. Please, do not let fame Lying to you like it did to me. Do not trade love for like, she said. Then, she ended the live stream. This is the end of the story. Tina learned that fame built on lies never lasts. When greed and selfishness replace love and trust, destruction follows. Tina's story reminds us that no amount of likes or money can replace the people we lost through carelessness. Always choose honesty over attention, because once trust is gone, no apology can bring it back. Thank you so much for listening to this story. Please do not forget to like the story, share with me in the comments your thoughts, and please do not forget to subscribe for more interesting stories like this. See you next time. Bye.